REMA strives to deliver high-quality food. To achieve this, we must store the food at the right temperature, and that requires a lot of energy. So how can we design a more eco-friendly warehouse that maintains the correct temperature for our various products? First, we increase the building's isolation layer, especially around the cold storage. This way we reduce the demand on our cooling system. But the building still needs energy. So where can we find the most eco-friendly power supply? Let us show you. We use solar cells to generate electricity that powers robots, trucks, lifts, lights, cooling systems, and more. We store the surplus energy in a battery bank. When the battery bank is full, the surplus solar energy is used to produce cold water, which is stored in a large water tank for later use. The water tank has to be there anyway to secure the water pressure in the sprinkler system. But it also serves as a thermal battery. This creates a flexible ecosystem that allows us to produce, store, and retrieve energy whenever we need it. On hot summer days, when the solar irradiation is strong, surplus energy is stored in the battery bank and the water tank. After sunset, the building still requires electricity, which the solar cells are no longer producing. Therefore, we reduce the demand on the cooling system by retrieving thermal energy in the form of cold water stored in the water tank. The temperature in the water tank will then start to increase, preparing the tank for another charge of energy. At the same time, we pull electricity from the battery bank, thus making sure they are ready to be charged by the surplus solar energy the following day. During winter, the energy balance changes. A byproduct of any cooling process is an excess of heat. Instead of getting rid of this thermal energy, it can be used to heat other parts of the building. In certain periods, the cooling system runs on extra capacity in case a rapid cool down is necessary. It then generates a large amount of excess heat that can be stored in the water tank. This way, the heat from the water tank can be used during periods when the cooling system isn't producing sufficient heat to heat the building. The weather plays an essential role in this ecosystem. Planning our operations is a lot easier when we can use the weather forecast to predict energy demand and energy production. Therefore, our system can check the weather forecast and adapt its energy use and storage accordingly. To sum it up, we call this local energy production, environmental stewardship, efficient storage, intelligent utilization.